I can't find balls to the wall by accept.
G'day guys, what's cracking? 2Aussie here again. But today I'm going to cook some microwave pies. Bob Blanton, yo yo yo, what's cracking? I was going to play a song here, but she didn't do it, so I'm going to turn her down, old Alexa. So maybe next time. So guys, I got my favourite shirt on, my Madonna shirt. Something Liz bought me a little while ago as a joke, and I've never worn it, so I thought, why not wear it tonight? Anyway, so tonight we got... Okay, we're back. A little bit of a buffer there guys, hopefully that won't keep happening. No, I'm not a Madonna fan, it was actually a joke. She bought it for me, she picked it up for a couple of bucks, so a couple of years ago. I've never worn it, so I thought, why not wear Madonna? So guys, like I said, Mrs. Mac's pies, but I didn't put in a title because I got traditional beef pasty as well, and we've got a sausage roll, otherwise it would have been a very long title. True YouTuber Sumi, sorry, how are you? Pam, how's it going? What's cracking? So now guys, I'm cooking some pies up here, just some Mrs. Mac's. They're pretty popular in Australia. It says, one of them actually, it says famous beef pies, so to me it's not that famous, but anyway. They've been around for a long time here in Australia. We're going to cook them up tonight in the microwave. So I'll start off with this one. Actually there was something I was going to grab and I missed it. I need some scissors. So start off with this one. Now as I said, you've got to cut the ends off. I looked at the instructions. Now as I said, you've got to cut the ends off. I looked at the instructions before I started. I've got to say, I've actually tried these sausage rolls before, a couple of years ago, and I didn't like them one bit. But that's why I got all the different sauces here. I've got a few sauces in case it's really bad again, and then I'll chuck some sauce on it. Damn buffering, that's right. And I actually turned the modem off and on so that wouldn't happen, and it still happened. It's just going to be one of those nights maybe. So anyway, this one, 2 minutes 30 seconds. Now guys, these ones this week in the supermarket, they were half price. That's why I thought I'll do a little video on them. Half price is good. $1.12, which in Australia is pretty good. $1.12 each. So that was half price, so ends up $1.10 because you can't make it $1.12, no 2-cent pieces. But there's 4 in the range. This one is a pasty, as I was saying, a beef pasty, which I quite like pasties. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I haven't tried that one before. This one's a pie, beef pie, so-called beef. And this one is beef and cheese. That one I'm actually looking forward to the most because I don't really think I'm going to like the rest. So anyway, that's going to take another minute and a half. And we'll see how they go. And what I did too, just in case the sauce doesn't help, I got some mayonnaise. I got this mayonnaise at Aldi the other day, and I love it. So anyway, we'll see what happens there. Oh, Alexa played up on me. Maybe that's why, because of the buffering. But I tried to play something. I was going to play an Accept song, an old heavy metal song, but it didn't work out. So I'm pretty hungry. I've just finished work not long ago, and that's why I'm going so long, taking so long to get ready, because just finished work, had to come home, get everything ready, put my beautiful Madonna shirt on. Oh, Bob, I looked up that 40-ounce bounce the other day. I don't think I'll be playing it, but thanks for the suggestion anyway. I found it on YouTube. And here's the first one, sausage roll. I've got to say, it smells good. Oh, oh, oh. But I don't think it's going to taste that good. Unless they've changed the way they make these things. Last time, like I said, I had them. It wasn't the sausage roll wasn't that good. The pies I had, don't think I've tried the pies before. Yes, well, there's another thing, the language. I did see that. And it's pretty full on, but yeah, so yeah, that probably won't be happening. Try not to swear and do anything like that too much on this channel. It's hard not to sometimes, but you know. So anyway, I reckon you got to leave that for a minute, but I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse and chase a jockey. That's very hot. So anyway guys, that's my little sausage roll. Mrs. Max. I'm going to try it first without sauce, see what it's like. And then with sauce if it doesn't taste too good. But I'll just do both anyway. Yeah, it's not bad. Not too bad. Last time, like I said, a couple of years ago, I tried this brand, half price again, of course, and it was terrible. They were disgusting, and I thought I'd never eat them again. But because they were half price this week, and I haven't tried a couple of them, the whole range, I thought I'll give it a go. Can I speak any other languages? Well, because you've been watching my channel a bit, I have mentioned that I moved up from Sydney some years ago. But when I lived in Sydney, there was a lot of Greek people, a lot of Italian people, and a lot of Lebanese people. And I learned when I was at school, not fluent Greek, but I learned enough Greek words to say a lot of swear words. And so I know a little bit of Greek, not that I remember all of it, but a little bit of Greek, a little bit of Lebanese, not exactly a lot of Lebanese, just a little bit. And I don't think I never learned any Italian. Didn't really know Italian people, but there was people down there Italian too. Many years ago in Sydney, Australia. Ruvan ASMR. Hi, I was actually going to look at your video. I think you made a comment on one of mine and I didn't get around to it. I'll get back to that. Power from Port. How you going, mate? You probably know about these. We're doing some Mrs. Max pies. I know that's in the title, but I've got the sausage roll as well. And I've got a microwave pasty. So we're doing the microwave thing again. This one's a famous beef one. I don't know what's so famous about it, probably because they've been around forever. And we got the cheese one. Beef and cheese, that's the one I'm looking forward to. I haven't tried. I don't think I've tried either of the pies in this frozen microwave range. I have tried the sausage roll before. So I was saying earlier I thought it was pretty crap when I tried it a couple of years ago. But this is not too bad, this one. It's a bit better than when they first made it. First had them out. Anyway, that's they were half price this week at the supermarket too. $1.12. So that's pretty good. $1.12 each, not for the whole lot. Ryu Warriors. 125. How you going, mate? Nice to have you here. Teacup. Hello again, Teacup. I was just saying to someone else I was going to watch their video, and I didn't get back to yours either. I saw you posted one too. But I will get back to you guys. Ellie versus Ellie, how are you? Well, I'm eating pies, that's what I said in the title, but I've got one sausage roll as well, and I've got a pasty, but I didn't want to put all that in the title because it was too long, but there are actually two pies as well. One's beef and cheese. So, hello Franco, how are you? So these aren't too bad. This, I actually didn't think it was going to be very good, but it's not bad. Half price this week, $1.12. In case you didn't notice too, I've got my Madonna shirt on. My favourite shirt. Not bad. So, I thought I'd have it first with no sauce. Now I'm going to have a little bit of sauce. See what it's like. It is pretty good. It's better than I thought it would be, especially for a microwave sausage roll. So that's not too bad. Bit of sauce. Actually, if I'm going to eat pies, I love chicken pies too. They have a brand here called Herbert Adams. It's a chicken and leek pie, just a frozen one, but they're very nice. But this range didn't have any chicken, so if it did, I would have got that too, of course. Like it, not bad. I really thought that's why I started with this one, because like I said earlier, I tried one of these a couple of years ago, and I thought I'll never eat that again. But they must have improved the recipe. It's much better. Yeah, well, a lot of people say they don't like pies and sausage rolls in the microwave, they'd rather have them in the oven. But I've always, even ones that you normally cook in the oven, I love them in the microwave. Eat fish and chips. Well, actually my last video, I had a fish roll, the one I did yesterday, and some chips. But one day I might make fish and chips, like I'll do a video, like a live video of fish and chips. I actually thought about doing that, but I never got around to it. A pie, yeah, I've got all sorts of things planned. My next one is going to be, I found these buns today. They're like big burger buns, but they're actually a loaf of bread, a round one. I think they're called a cob, and I hadn't seen them before in the supermarket. And I'm going to make a big burger, but these things are like huge, and I'm going to make a big double burger with them. It's going to be like that and like that. I'll be eating it for a week. Salt and vinegar, actually, salt I'm not keen about. I like a little bit maybe, but I can eat fish and chips with no salt. But I like vinegar. I like that. That's good. And I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm surprised. I really didn't think I was going to like that one. That's why I had it first. So anyway, that's the giant sausage roll, they call it. Because I got two pies and a pasty, what I might do is have one of the pies first, just a plain, that's a cheese one. I'll have the plain famous beef pie. Let's see if that's any good. Danny G, like a virgin. Those days are gone. Eating Max pies for the very first time. Actually, you're right, because the pies I haven't had before. I'm pretty sure I had this one some time ago, but I can't remember really. But I know I've tried this. And like I was saying, I thought it was going to be rubbish. So they must have improved it somehow because it's much better than when I last had it. Good idea, teacup. When you come to Australia, you won't have any trouble finding them. These were actually in the supermarket, half price this week. And they do come on half price quite often. I think this said 3 minutes 30. I do hope so, otherwise it'll be up too hot. So this could take a while, this one. Well, it will take a while. No, that's wrong. I don't even know how to use my own microwave. I've been using the one at work and it's different. There we go. 3 minutes 30. Pasty? Am I supposed to say pasty? That's how I say it, dude. That's how Aussie say it. Pasty. I'm going good, Danny G. And I'm glad it's good that a few people have come in and commented because I thought it might have been a bit of a slow one tonight and whether I do it or not, but it's like, what the hell, let's do it anyway, even if no one's there. But it looks like it's going good. Great to see. Jasmine, #1 fan's back. Where have you been? Oh, I'm sure you've been there watching. Cheers for the shout out. I tell you, dude, what I did was I did that HSP snack pack. I got everything wrong. Even they got it wrong. It's not the real deal. And then I looked at it afterwards. One day I'm going to do it again and I'm going to get it done right. Not from those guys again, though. But it was fun making it and it tasted pretty good. So it was bloody huge too. You can tell. Well, after that sausage roll, which I thought was going to be rubbish, it might be. G'day, Jack. What's cracking? We're on the microwaving again. Microwaving the pies and sausage rolls and stuff. I didn't put it all in the title, but I got a sausage roll. I got a pasty as well, and 2 different pies in the range from Mrs. Max. What's my poison? Scotch and Coke. Whiskey. That said 3 minutes 30. I actually looked at all this before I started. That's, what was that? 2.5 minutes. That's 3 minutes. And both the pies are 3 minutes 30. They are frozen, so that's why. Yeah, well, this is the one from the supermarket, and there was only 4 in the range. I'm sure that would be nice, chili and beef and cheese. I know, like probably in the, probably even 7-Eleven and places like that, you can get them where they're already cooked and all that sort of thing. But because they were half price, only $1.12 for each one, so half price this week. I got to tell you guys, this Madonna shirt, one reason I never wear it is because the glitter just comes off everywhere. I can even see bits of glitter all over the place here. And I haven't even been leaning over there. I only leaned over to reach the camera. So, anyway. Nice one, dude. Straight A's. Very good. That's good. That's like I said. Remember I said that to you? You have to go because that time you had to go because you have to study. Well, study is more important than watching me, but now you've done it, you can watch me. That's alright, dude, anytime. Cheese and salami toasty, I've got to try that out. I don't eat salami very often. I like it on pizza though, it's really good. And there you go with the cheese. I mean, of course it's going to taste good. But I did do a video a while ago with like ham, cheese and tomato toasted sandwiches, but I might just leave that for about a minute and just see how that goes. That feels very hot, so that's good. Thanks, Dr. Fish. You hit the like button. Thank you very much. Great to have you here, Dr. Fish. Why can't you eat cheese and salami? Come on, you're Italian, aren't you? Even us. And Jackson Aussie, us Aussies, we love salami too. G'day Seeds, we're microwaving pies again, which is probably a sin, but it's Mrs. Mac's microwavable pies. The famous beef one we're having this time. I don't think I've actually tried this one before. I was saying earlier, I have tried that sausage roll, and I was expecting it to be crap, and it actually wasn't too bad. I tried it a couple of years ago. They must have changed the recipe or something. Yeah, I like ham, cheese, and tomato. I like tomato on most things. So I'm going to have half of this on its own. Ooh, it fell apart. Come on, I might need a knife and fork for this one. It's falling to pieces. So I'll have half of this with on its own, plain, and then the other half with tomato sauce. I've got to say, it's not the best looking pie I've ever seen. It's very small, but for $1.12, you can't expect too much. So that's not too bad. That's just the beef one. That's fine, Jasmine. I just thought it was funny. I made the video and then I never heard from you again. But it's alright. I knew you'd be back. Well, I thought you'd be back anyway. That's cool. Anyway, this one might go everywhere because it fell apart on the top. It opened up. I was saying one time when I was having some pies, this friend of mine, back in the days before there was cheese in pies, he used to open his pie up, just a normal pie, and put cheese in top and on the top, then close it and then microwave it or put it in the oven. I think he invented the cheese pies. I never actually tried it when he did it. Yeah, I want to try it without sauce just to see what the taste is like, and then the other half, I'll put sauce on it. And this is the famous one. The famous Mrs. Mac pie. Mrs. Mac's, sorry. Mrs. Mac's pie. Oh yeah. I like that when I see people, Asian people with the noodles and they put the egg in it. And I actually tried that and I thought I'd really like it, but I think I had the wrong noodles. It didn't have a good taste. No, Mac's, M-A-C, like Big Mac. Mrs. Mac. I'll show you. That's it. Mrs. Mac. I've got one of these. I've got two big lights there and I moved one of them to get around it and I didn't put it back, so it might be a bit too bright at the moment. I needed it to be back a bit. I don't want to get up and move it now. Yeah, well, there's actually a little Asian shop, like a little Asian supermarket that opened up in the main town here, about 10 kilometres from me. And I never get a chance to go in there, but I wouldn't mind going in there. And you know how you see a lot of people trying Asian snacks if they're not from Asia or not from an Asian country, and what they think of them. Might do that one day because there's a great little supermarket there. I wouldn't know half of what I'm buying, but I could talk to the lady there. Maybe buy some snacks and things, maybe something I could make up, some Asian noodles and stuff. So that's not too bad. I like that. Yeah, well, I'm going to do some Asian things as an Aussie, of course. Well, I will do that one day anyway. Yeah, well, that's what I can do because in the supermarket they have a variety of noodles, but they're pretty standard. But this little Asian shop, it's in the middle of not nothing, but it's in a little shopping centre where there's not much there, next to the Aldi around the corner, and it opened up not long ago. And I might go in there and see what they've got, and I'll do something like that one day. Yeah, well, I'm going to try them. Well, I got to tell you, I didn't buy them today, but there is a whole heap. Well, I mean, some of you guys aren't from Australia. That's cool. But in one of the main supermarkets here, there's a whole heap of new stuff. All this vegan stuff. I can't believe it. Vegan salmon, vegan prawns, vegan chicken, vegan. This is all frozen. Vegan chicken, vegan. What was it? Fish. All sorts of stuff. Unbelievable. Vegan prawns. Don't ask me. I just saw it. But there was also another thing. It wasn't so much vegan. It was gluten free. There was new gluten free pies and quiche. And I think there was a vegan quiche too. I'm not sure, but all this new stuff. Yeah, it's unbelievable. This barbecue sauce, I think from Coles. This one, Coles. Both of them actually. Audi don't have this brand. They have their own brand, so I didn't get them from there. And same with these from Coles. They have them in Woolworths as well. They have that. They would have that sauce too. Yeah, I know. Well, my girlfriend Liz, as like I've told you, I can't seem to get her on a video lately, but we're going to do something on Saturday. We're actually going out on Saturday. I don't know if it'll work out, but we're going to some winter festival, which is further up from us, and I'm going to try and go live there if I can. They are special, and they're on special. Very special price, $1.12, which ends up $1.10. I actually don't mind that. It doesn't look good. It tastes alright. That's cool, Amos. But anyway, we're going to go out to this place, and I want to do a Hungry Jack's video out there because I've got this thing that I can claim on my app. And then after we do that, because we're going to be out there for quite a while, we want to see if we can go live out there. So that may happen. It may not. If it does, if we can't go live, it doesn't work out, we'll do a video of what we're going to do anyway. But my girlfriend Liz will be in the video this time. It was actually her idea to go live. I said, all right, let's try it. Well, it sort of will be a bit like that if we go out there. I'm going to get the selfie stick and put the phone on it and do stuff like that, try and go live. And we'll just be roaming around the place looking at what's going on, not just the food, because it's a festival. It's not just food. There will be food, but there's I think there was a stall there with all different beers and stuff. Whether I have a beer or not, that's another thing, but we'll show you all that stuff. And it's like, because it's a winter festival thing, they had all this entertainment and bands, a few bands going on. We went last year, but I wasn't doing this channel then. It'll be pretty interesting. It'll be a bit like a vlog. I was just saying earlier, I've never worn this shirt and I've had it for a couple of years. Liz bought it for me as a joke, and I thought I'd wear it as a joke. Because I never listen to Madonna. It's just a bit of mucking around. Except when I'm at work and they got the bloody radio on, I can't help that. But I never listen to Madonna. Just a little something different. Just went. How are you? No, I'm not going to see Metallica, even though I played them on one of my videos. They're not probably my favourite band. I like them, and I love what they do in their music and everything. It's great, but I don't really go for the bands anymore and all the crowds and all that. Years ago, I went and saw Motley Crue when I lived in Sydney. I went and saw Ronnie James Dio and a few other, and I used to see a lot of the Sydney bands like Angels and stuff like that. But now I'd rather just stay here and do this. I'll go live. Not my thing, the band scene anymore. Well, what happened was I actually know a guy who's not much younger than me, only a couple of years, and he loves Madonna. I couldn't believe it, and he still lives in the 80s. He loves all that stuff from the 80s. I enjoyed the 80s too, but I was never a big Madonna fan. Anyway, when she saw this shirt in like a $2 sort of shop, and she said, I won't say his name, but she said she knew that this guy I know likes Madonna, and I was going to wear it in front of him and see what he did, but I never got around to doing that. So I got stuck with the shirt. Yeah, AC/DC would have been good. Thanks. Enjoy your lesson. I don't know what lesson it is, but I hope it's not too painful. I hope it's a good one. My favourite decade, I've got to say, the 80s probably were my favourite decade. I love, like Jack's talking about AC/DC and all that sort of thing. Well, that was a great time. The Angels. Oh yeah, with Bon Scott. I bought their first album with Brian Johnson, Back in Black, and I actually quite liked it, but after that, I never bought another album. I don't even want to listen to them. They're not the same to me. Well, I got to say, is it better with a tomato sauce? It's different. It tastes alright, but I liked it both times. Tomato sauce, no tomato sauce. That's pretty good. Tastes like a good old Aussie pie. Oh, you mean tonight? Well, this is only the second one. Because people are in here now and I'm talking, it's taken forever, which is okay. I've got all night, or all morning actually. It's 12:53 here, AM. Giant sausage roll, Mrs. Max. I've had that one. I thought it was going to be crap because I tried one a couple of years ago. They must have changed the recipe because it tasted okay. Not the best sausage roll I've ever had, but not the worst. It was the worst last time I had it. And the famous Mrs. Mac pie, just a plain beef pie. That's the one I'm having now. Excellent. I will do that Asian snacks. I actually plan on that, especially this little shop's only been open a few months, so I haven't really had. I went in once and had a bit of a look, but I haven't had much of a chance, so I will do it. And thanks for coming in, Teacup. It's been great having you here. I'll try and get back to that video. There's so much to remember, but I'll have a look at it. Yeah, I love it too now. I'll have to wear it more often. Thanks. Well, I'll tell you, Amos, as far as meal times go, it's really nothing time because it's nearly 1 a.m. after midnight. So, but a lot of times that's why I eat at this time because I work until 11 p.m. and then I come home, get ready, and I'm usually hungry because I haven't eaten. So this is really my dinner time. I'm up late. Well, early in the morning a lot. Actually, I bought them a few days ago and I hadn't got around to doing the video yet. So what's today? Well, it's Monday. It's now Tuesday. Actually, tomorrow's the last day. It changes on Wednesday. So tomorrow they're half price. But these things, if you get them at Coles, they come on half price of quite a lot. At least every second or third week. So, but I got them earlier. I think I got them a couple of nights ago. I can't remember now. I've got so many things going on. I can't remember. Hello, Backyard Gardening. How are you? I looked at your next comment. I thought you said Happy Madonna Day almost because I'm wearing Madonna, but you said Happy Monday. It's Happy Monday to you too. It's just become Tuesday here, AM. It's like 1 AM in the morning. So I've just had a pie. I won't have the next pie. I'll have a traditional beef pasty. Or should I say pasty? Ooh, crumbs went everywhere then. So they reckon that what you do on each one is just cut the ends off, whack it in the microwave, cook it up. This one's supposed to be 3 minutes. I'm going to give it 10 seconds more because actually I didn't say it, but that pie was a little bit cold in the middle. But it wasn't too bad. It is an interesting blend, and I've got to stop drinking it soon because my stomach's getting too big. Too much Coke. So I got the mayonnaise out too. I've never tried that on a pie or a sausage roll or anything like that, but I thought that sausage roll was going to be that bad. I might have to put something like that on it. But it's looking like that's not going to happen. Oh, no Diet Coke. I can't stand Diet Coke. I'll never drink that. It's actually not that good for you either. Being Diet Coke, what the sugar they put in it, from what I've heard, is not that good if you drink a lot of it. Anyway, I can't stand that stuff. One of the videos I did before, I think it was the one when I drove through and the girl at the thing, what's it called, where you order, she ordered it for me. I asked her could she pick it, and she gave me a large Coke, and I'm pretty sure it was Diet Coke. It wasn't good. I know Coke is too, but I'd rather have normal sugar than the artificial sugar because it's not great for you. As far as sugar goes, it's worse probably than sugar, from what I've heard. And I don't like the taste anyway. I think it tastes terrible. Going fine, that's good to hear. Yeah, and for me, mate, it's mostly about Diet Coke. It's mostly about the taste. I really don't even like it. Pepsi Max. Well, every time I do a KFC video and I do a box meal or I did the meal for one, they're always offering Pepsi Max in that meal or whatever you buy, and always changes to Pepsi. Even that, I don't want it. I don't like it. Pepsi's alright, but not Pepsi Max. And hello, Jessica, too. I don't think I've seen you here before. Hi, Gail. Good Eats. Gail's Good Eats. How are you? We're doing some pies. You probably don't want to see me eat because they're not the best things in the world to be eating. I'm just talking about not liking Diet Coke, but pies aren't the best either. But I got to say, I did have some salad the other day, so I want to eat more salad and stuff too. But got to do a bit of variety. Yeah, I suppose if you drank drinks with no sugar a lot, then you get used to it, like anything. But I've got to tell you, I don't really want to get used to it. What I should do is just stop drinking all of it. That would be the best answer. Saying that, I'm very thirsty now. Okay, you probably heard that. That means we're ready. And after tonight, I may not ever wear this shirt again because so much glitter is coming off it. I can see bits everywhere. I tell you, I wouldn't mind. I might even do a pie and salad. That'd be alright. But salad are good. Salads are good, and I've got plenty in the fridge at the moment. But I've just got to make it up. So here we go. This, that's what all the stuff that fell off out of the bag when I tipped it. It's all the bits of pastries come off it. But that's the pasty or pasty. You got me self-conscious now about saying pasty. say? Is it? Yeah, it's hot on the outside. There's a hole there and it all bloody steam came out and got me then. I'm actually supposed to leave it for about a minute. That's probably why they're not heating up in the middle. The sausage roll was alright as far as being hot in the middle, but the pie was a little bit cold on one side. See you later, Bob. Thanks for coming in. Back off to the nether realm, are you? Enjoy that. Anyway, there's a pasty. So I'll show you this side because it's the best side. It's actually got a bit of carrot and stuff in it, so it looks pretty good. It's a beef pasty. Sometimes pasties are vegetables, but this one's beef, and that's the one I like. Not too mad about the veggie ones. It's good the veggies that are in it, but a bit of meat as well is good. It is a bit like that. It's actually got a little bit of potato in there too. Wouldn't want to have tomato in there. So far so good. I'll just stop saying the word. It's got a little bit of potato in there. I like that in things like this. I won't say the word, I'll just say things like this. Pretty good. Not bad. I wasn't sure if I'd had these in the past. I know I had the sausage roll. I haven't had the pies, but these are alright. These things. Oh, that was hot. Yeah, it is good with the potato and a little bit fell out. They're only tiny little pieces. They were so hot, it fell out of my mouth. So it's getting a bit messy here and a bit crummy, but that's alright. I've got to say, for microwave food, that's not bad. What else I had before in the microwave? I think I had those other pies before. These are pretty good. They're better than I thought they would be. There's actually a tiny little pea in there too, but there's not many peas, so that's pretty good. Bloody hell. I'll move it away a little bit. Did you see my flag fall down then? I better fix that up. I saw it. I saw it in the picture. It's all falling down. I knew that was going to happen one day. Yeah, well, it did. I have actually. I've tried the microwave butter chicken and rice, but I was thinking about trying to make my own one day, but it won't be anything fancy, just out of a jar. So let's try this thingo with sauce. G'day, Windy City Frenzy. I was hoping you'd come on tonight because I've got to say, I was watching that poker machine today with Alfred Hitchcock on it, the Alfred Hitchcock one. I thought that was really good. But while I was watching it, I'm thinking, oh man, they make poker machines or slot machines about anything now. But it looked like a good one, especially when you got the feature. Who do I have to train? Oh, where did I get these? At the supermarket. Half price this week. I'm not going to say that word again. No, pasties. I'm going to say pasties. That's the way I say it. Pasty. It's hard to tell. I mean, like I said, I'm surprised they were all pretty good. I thought they were going to be rubbish, but especially for $1.12. Um, but I've always liked pasties, or pasties. I've always liked them. What I want to do one day, well, guys, before I forget too, if you've got a channel, go over and check out Windy City Frenzy. They have slot machines. They play slot machines. Great channel. Very entertaining. Go and check them out. Well, they are good value, $1.12. I mean, even when they're not on special, it's double that, like $1.20 or $1.25. Sorry, $2.25. So it's pretty good value even when they're not, but for half price, they're pretty good. I'll tell you, if I do a video on butter chicken, it won't be anything from scratch. It'll be just some microwave rice, some cooked chicken. I'll cook the chicken and just chuck in something like like an Aldi butter chicken jar or something like that. I probably wouldn't be doing it from scratch. Exactly. I'll make it like that too. I probably would buy it from Woolies or Coles, not Aldi, because I've tried the Aldi one. I've got to say, the different ranges like tikka masala and that sort of thing. Not a fan, but not everything's fantastic at Aldi, but I still love them. Well, saying that, I watch a lot of, well, not a lot of, but some of the people I'm subscribed to, they have cooking channels, and they actually do make a lot of stuff from scratch, and it's interesting to watch, especially with Indian and Pakistani people actually making it in their kitchen. But the amount of spices and pepper and curry and all that stuff in it and chili, I just think, oh, I don't know if I could eat that much like in a dish, but it does look good. But yeah, I would just do it out of a jar, easy. Nothing too fancy on this channel. Yeah, we're eating microwave pies, so there you go. But I actually quite like tikka masala. When Jasmine was saying like with the rice, buying it from the supermarket, the microwave with the rice and the butter chicken. The butter chicken I'm not mad about, and my son Liam, he's a butter chicken person, but I quite like the tikka masala. And I like it when it's got that bit of capsicum in it. It's really good. And what's the other one? Mussaman. I like mussaman. So let's get on to the next one and the last one. So far so good. I'm not actually going to. I'm not really reviewing these. I just thought I'd do something a little bit. Well, it's not different now because I did this before with some other pies, but just something to have a little something to eat and a little bit of a chat. As long as people came along, which is what happened, so that's good. Now this one is. Oh, shouldn't have done that. I'll show you later. I'll show you after I take it out. It's a beef and cheese. They've probably been dropped, so they're all crummy. Now, that's not closed. 3.5 minutes. I'll give it 10 seconds more. I thought I'd put that on for 30 minutes then, but it's right. Thanks, Gail. I'll come over and see what's happening on your channel after this too. I haven't checked you out for a while. Sorry about that, but it's just been so busy at the moment. And then trying to do videos as well. Yeah, but I'll get over there. Thanks for coming in. Great to have you. Well, with that red rooster fish, and I think I said that when I opened it up, and I thought it was mayonnaise, and I just saw a sort of something wet, so I went like that. And I don't think it was oil, like I said, or grease. I think it was just the moisture in the packet because it was hot. It was actually quite nice. I liked it. And I wasn't just saying that on the video. I mean, I did like it. It was great. And someone who I've subscribed to, and he gets on here sometimes. We subscribe to each other. Wode China. He as I mentioned his name in the video in the beginning. He actually wanted me to do that video, and I'd already thought about it a while ago. So I had two reasons to do it because he was sort of starting to harass me a bit, but I was going to do it. But it was great. I loved it. And someone else commented that they had tried their fish and chips, which I did see that, but I wanted to try the roll. There's a couple of fish things there, which is surprising, and they've been there for a while. So, and then there was a combo thing with a drink, chips, and a fish roll. So it was pretty good. It was quite nice. And what made it really nice was the herb mayo. That's what I thought it'd be good. It was quite good. So if you get a chance, give it a go. I mean, I know it was a bit pricey, $8, but then a lot of these other hamburgers are pricey too, unless it's a deal or something. So it was good. I liked it. My stupid cat. Come here, cat. I knew I shouldn't have left you in. Now come on. Look who's here. I will just pat her with one hand, and then I'll keep that one free to eat with. I actually saw someone do that a little while ago, though, in a video. They had a video with their dog, and they were trying all these different foods. And I was just waiting for it. I knew that they were going to eat with the hand that they touched the dog, and the dog was licking their hand and everything, and they did it. They grabbed something and ate it, and I went, oh, gross. The tail's going everywhere. Oh. She is. I had her in the last couple of lives. Don't get up there. And she was trying the vegan tuna, and she wouldn't even touch it. She likes tuna. Would you? You wouldn't touch it, would you? She probably wants to settle down here, but she can't because I haven't got much room. But I've got to get that pie out of there, Pop. She's probably not used to the microwave being here too. She probably thinks that's weird. I've actually got two cats. The other one's outside at the moment because she was in when I left for work, and she's gone out to have a little bit of a wander around. But she will never ever get up on my lap like this. This one loves to be patted and all the rest of it, and the affection, and she's really a good cat. But the other one, she's very wild. You pick her up and she just wants to get down straight away. Now I have to remember to keep that hand free of cats. Okay, and I know as soon as I take this out, you're going to want to stick your nose in it, aren't you? So, like I said, guys, that's the beef and cheese, the last one. So you're going to have to get down for now. Get back up later if you want. So, think about this. I suppose it won't hurt the knife, will it? So, don't know if you, that's the good hand. No cat touched on that one. There's a bit of cheese popping out of the end there, out of the back, out of the top. Sorry, not the back. I'm hoping it actually hasn't got too much cheese in it because a lot of times when you eat pies with cheese in it, it's so bloody hot and then it goes everywhere. I'm going to do it very softly. Cut it up. She's down there waiting now. She probably wants some pie. She probably wouldn't eat. Okay. Another thing she likes too is cheese. She likes pizza cheese. I just give her. I know. I don't think cheese and chocolate and things. There's a lot of things that aren't really good for cats, but a little tiny bit's not going to hurt. And she loves pizza cheese. Caligula, what's cracking? Nice to have you here again. So, it's pretty cheesy. I don't want to take it too far off the table in case it drips everywhere, but that's not too bad. Well, I tell you, I haven't eaten much today, but I feel like just right now, so I'm just right, so after this, I don't know. But I might just leave that to cool down a little bit too, because that cheese is going to be very hot. And remember to only use that hand. That's good. She's gone and settled down a bit. One time, my son came home while I was going live, and I didn't know he was coming back. And he came through, and I couldn't see. I knew he was here, but he went over there, did what he was doing his own thing. And then all of a sudden, I'm watching, like looking here in the camera, and I'm using my phone. And I've got a brand new, the latest iPhone that I'm using, and it's very expensive, of course. And I see, like, I'm looking here, I think, and I see, why is that moving? And it's like, the whole camera was moving. I didn't know the cat was in. I had her out, and he didn't know she came in either. But I looked down, and there she was under the tripod, playing with the tripod, and the whole bloody thing's moving like that. I'm like, no, I got really cranky. He said, I didn't know she was in here. Blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, well, I need you to do something with her because I can't get up at the moment. So anyway, it worked out all right. She didn't knock the tripod over, but I don't trust her when she's in here because she is quite playful and mucks around a lot. So I reckon this is going to be quite hot. Anyway, like I was saying, I purposely at work, because I had something this afternoon, probably about 2 p.m, so almost 12 hours ago. And then when I was at work, I purposely didn't eat much, so I would be hungry. So once I eat this, I should be right until probably lunchtime tomorrow. Not bad. I've got to say too, they're not the biggest pies in the world. They're quite small, but like I said, for $1.12, half price, it doesn't matter if they're a bit small. So really all up for the 4 items, sausage roll, pasty, cheese pie, beef and cheese, and the beef pie, like I said, they're not huge. The sausage roll was quite good, quite big, because it is called a giant one. It's a good size. But $1.12 each, which ends up $1.10 because you can't give 12 cents. And so $4.40 for 2 pies, a pasty and a sausage roll. That's not too bad. And that's got quite a bit of cheese in there, so I have to be very careful. It's going to go everywhere. Yeah, well, usually I like sausage roll too, but I was saying earlier, I tried this brand of sausage roll a couple of years ago, and I thought I'm never going to eat that again. But tonight I thought I've got to get the whole range. I'll give it a go. If it's no good, I'll try different sauces on it. But it actually turned out alright. They must have changed the recipe or something, because it's much better than it used to be. That's not bad. The giant sausage roll is good. This is good because it's got cheese. I don't know what cheese is in there. I should have looked, but it tastes alright. I've got to say, overall, I'm pretty impressed. I thought, because I've had that sausage roll before, I thought everything was going to be rubbish. It's actually above average, so it's pretty good. I'm happy. Well, like I was saying just earlier about my next videos, well, it's a plan, but whether it happens, that's another thing. On Saturday, so what's today? It's actually Tuesday now, Tuesday morning. On Saturday, we're going out to Bathurst, me and Liz, a bit further out from here. And there's a festival on. I'm planning on doing a Hungry Jack's video out there, because I've got a deal on my app. It's a small junior Whopper meal deal, $5. So I'm going to do a video on that. That's the plan anyway. Like, as usual, sometimes you make a plan and it doesn't work out because something else comes up. And then we're going to go to this festival while we're out there, because there's a Hungry Jack's there as well, and try and go live out there, see what happens. If not, we'll do a video of whatever we're going to do live. So we'll just be going out there and seeing what happens. But I've got one I'm probably going to post tomorrow. It's a Domino's one. I made that a few days ago. So plenty of plans and lots going on, but let's try this one with the sauce. I gotta say, Jack, I'm not overly full, but I'm getting there now. Once this is done, I'm done. What pizza? Oh, it's not about the pizza. Just watch the video. I just got a $5 value thing. It'll either be tomorrow or the next day. I will put it out though. Yeah, tomorrow. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, it'll be out the next day, but it should be tomorrow. Like late in the afternoon, I'll post it before I go to work. Well, like I said, I'm quite impressed. The cheese and beef, which is something I hadn't tried before in this range. I say that till last because I thought it would be the best. But they've all been pretty good, and this is good. I've got to say too, guys, I know it looks like I eat a lot of stuff like this, but I have pies just every now and then, very rarely. And there was a time when I used to, like most Aussies do, like guys especially, but I hardly ever eat pies and sausage rolls now. I've gone right off all that sort of thing. And probably because of that, that's why these taste pretty good, because I don't eat them very often. Yes, give them a go. They're always good. They're much better when you haven't had them for a while, because I haven't had much of this sort of thing lately. There was a bit of cheese and meat fell on the packet. Don't want to waste it. We've got to say, I reckon that one more bite and that'll be the end of me. Even if I had more, I probably wouldn't be ate them. But I would have just ate half of them if there was more and had the rest later. They're pretty good. Quite impressed. Very nice. Oh, well, that's it. That's enough for me. So anyway, I might call it a night, guys. That dragged on longer than I thought it would, but I of course, when you're talking and eating and all that sort of thing, it does. But it's been great fun, and I wasn't really sure if I was going to do it tonight, but then I thought, what the hell, let's just do it, see what happens. If nothing much happens, still, I'll get a good feed. So it's been great having you guys here. I've had a great time as usual, and guys, there will be more coming up, plenty of things happening. I'm not planning on finishing this up for a while, but thank you, Jasmine, my best supporter. And guys, thank you for coming in tonight. Got to say, I love the food. It was great. So remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo!